Hey YouTube, it's another perfect day in God's country, and I ain't lying. The other day while I was having a beer, I thought to myself, well, you know what? I still haven't made a video about the free 31-foot yacht. So today, we're going to do the yacht tour, the free boat. It's another little gift that dropped in my lap this year, man. I'm having a cool month. I think I told you guys that before. A lot of cool little things just kind of dropping in my lap. But anyway, I get a call one day. Hey, you interested in... I was told all kinds of cockamamie stuff, of course. You interested in a free boat? And I said, yes. And my buddy says, yeah, I got a 28-foot boat with a pair of 350 Chevys in it or something. And I'm like, yep, I'll take it. Make a long story longer. After he gave me this boat for free, I decided one of the reasons I got it for free is he wanted it moved really fast. It was in the way. So it was one of those, get it out of here now. I find my way into a lot of those for some reason. Hey kids, how you doing? So I didn't know the kids were playing on the boat right now, but that's okay. Oh, there they are. What are you doing, Gilligan? Hey, man, you guys are way up there. Man, that's tall. So anyway, to make a long story short, it had, this super old trailer. It's a triple axle trailer. All 6 tires were holding air. I tried to hire the guy that gave me the boat to haul it for me because he has nice big rigs and he can haul all this stuff. And he said, no way, I ain't hauling that. It's free. Come get it. So anyway, I've got the real number I have in it is $300. That's what I spent to pay a buddy to go with me and drag this thing home. We used his truck and his he had the rig for this pintle hitch, if you know what that is. It's not like a standard hitch. And he was going to do that for $200. So I was like, that's totally cool. Well, like everything else in this world, when you go get something this size on a trailer like that's been laying around for a while, it took us a lot more effort and time to get it hooked on the truck and even draggable than we thought. Several trips, etc., etc. So I ended up paying him $300, and then I gave him a $40 tip for gas and said, man, let me pay for all the gas, the least I could do. So anyway, $340, there it is, well worth it. Even though I didn't really have $340 allocated for something like this, sometimes when they fall in your lap, you just jump on it. So here's my free boat. He was way wrong. It's not a 28-footer. It's an absolute beast. This is a 1977 Silverton 31-foot yacht or cabin cruiser, whatever they call them. To me, it's a yacht. I think rich people would laugh if I called this a yacht. They'd be like, that's not a yacht. That's a cabin cruiser. Okay, well, it's 31 feet, and it's got a really wide berth, if you see this, like the main beam. It's one way to tell how big boats are and be a little more pricey to put it in a marina and stuff, because a lot of times they'll charge you on the main beam, or so I understand, if I'm not completely crazy. But at any rate, this trailer is just an absolute beast and probably worth, a couple grand if I paint it and dial her back in and change the bearing that went on the way home. So the 1977 Silverton, absolutely free. A little bit of money to get it over to my house. Like I said, it's an absolute beast, man. Can't imagine what this thing weighs. And then when we got it home, then I tilted it up and it started draining, and the water drained. I swear I drained 2,500 gallons of water out of this thing. So I was like, oh, dang, Bobby, we could have lightened her up a bit before we drug it behind your truck there. But anywho, yeah, maybe we wouldn't have blown a bearing, but anyway, that's the way it is. Today, yesterday, me and the neighborhood boys, the 12-year-olds, the hockey players and football players and baseball players, and my next door neighbor, who's about my age, we all jumped up in the boat and we finally put that fly bridge back up where it goes. So those of you who have seen pictures of this boat before, you'll know it didn't have that big fly bridge up there that we just put up. And I just moved it into position today. That's what I was just doing. So half hour ago, slid it up into position and stuck all the bolts in the holes. So getting all the bolts to line up and all that. You know, a lot of jostling around and all that. I didn't even tighten them down yet because I wanted to get them all in all the way around and didn't have my wrenches. But anyway, I got the bolts in the holes. That thing ain't going nowhere. And it's about 400 pounds, that fly bridge, which is the top of the boat. But we're going to take you inside and show you this boat and how beautiful it is inside. It's very, very dirty because I haven't had no time. Story of my life. Just getting going on this project, but it's a fun one. And I found out today that my guitar and vocals sound nice in here. It's got real good reverb in it. So I found a really good use for the boat. It's a great little place to come and play music and close myself off from the world. Hi, kids. These kids love it. We got Gilligan and the professor. Look at that. And Ginger and Mary Ann here on Gilligan's Isle. Anyway, look at it. Got good reverb in here, right? La, 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 la. So check it out, y'all. I got a back porch, right? It's got like a little sliding screen door, you know. It's a gosh darn door wall to get into the boat. That's pretty cool right there. And I don't know if you guys will be able to see, but I'm going to try to give you the boat tour here. Here's where the captain sits, the skipper. That's me. I'm the skipper. Hey, little buddy, what are you doing? Oh, that's my boy. Yep. There he is. Here's Gilligan now. See? All right. Anyway, boat tour. So here's where the captain can sit. One of the places that a captain can sit. It also has the fly bridge, which means you can go up there and drive the boat. And there's the big lever right over here that you turn to the right, and all the controls get transferred to the upstairs. As far as I can tell so far, everything I've tried works. All that stuff, all the mechanicals work just fine. I'm very much willing to bet that this boat could be put right into the water. Them Chryslers could be fired up and it could be sailed away. But here's the front room. Big old queen to king size bed. Mom and dad and a child or two could sleep up there. Especially once you put all the pieces in, there's a big piece goes here. Big old bed, lots of storage. Little bathroom over here, nothing fancy, dirty. I'm not going to show you all that. Kitchen's dirty. This is the way I got it. Probably pull this refrigerator out here and sell it. Get rid of it. I like less stuff. I want less stuff in my boat. So, the fly bridge. Let's go check out the fly bridge. Yeah, see? You can come up here, and you're on top of the world, baby. Now, can you imagine cruising around on Lake Superior, and you're up this high, in 8-foot waves, hanging on for dear life? I can't. That's why this boat's in my yard, not at the marina. But it's something else, folks. I'm going to have to set this down so I can safely get down from here. But anyway, I have all the pieces, parts. I got all the chrome guardrails to put up here on the upper deck. And, well, I'll tell you what. If I lived in Chicago, anywhere near Wrigley Field, I'd put this sumbitch in my yard right across from Wrigley Field. I'd come up here and watch the games. You know what I mean? Know what I'm saying, fellas? Yeah, we're so lucky, no, anyway. All right, now, the coolest thing here. Hey, Michael Bailey, will you come and hold my laptop for me?
Okay.
We got to show them these Chryslers, man.
Oh, yeah.
This is what makes Lucky drool. Where do you guys see this? Oh, look at these. Oh, look at these babies. Look at these babies. Properly winterized, boys. I checked them out today. They were emptied out and winterized. The bottom hoses are still off them. There ain't no fluid in them. They ought to fire right up. Can you, here, hand me the laptop so I can get them some good shots. Well, that's a high-risk maneuver right there. These things, eh? Oh, I'm going in. It's great. I'm going in. All right, we are in the basement of the boat. Can you guys see these? Look at that. Not only is it a matching pair These are for sale, boys. Matching pair of Chrysler Marine 225s. Not only are they a matching pair, they are a true left and right. They are not identical. This one's a left one. That one's a right one. Look at where the dipsticks are, boys. Can you notice that? We got us a left engine and a right engine. How cool is that? And man, they look clean. Both of them got new alternators on them. Well, I'll be goddamn. I already told you guys everything I ever buy needs alternator. Both of these got brand new alternators and brand new belts. They both look like they have brand new fuel filters. And I see some new hoses. So I got to tell you, man, this thing, it was in the water in 2023. I guarantee the guy was doing some boating. I like it. Anyway, anybody wants a pair of Chrysler Marine 225s, left and right, matching, if you're working on an antique boat or a classic, it'll take $5,000 for the whole boat and trailer and everything. All you got to do is put a new bearing on the trailer, you can drag her home. But that's just today's price, folks. Everything changes day to day. And today I found out that music sounds really good inside the boat. So I think I'd rather sell the motors. Make me an offer, boys. I think I'd rather sell them two Chrysler 318s for maybe a couple $1,000, $1,000 a piece or something, to some marine aficionados, and take this boat off the trailer and set it up in my yard. Then I'll redo the trailer and sell the trailer for $2,500. That seems like a pretty good plan, because this is pretty gosh darn cool. Maybe a little music studio. I can heat this with a propane heater in the winter, hang out here, drink beer. And, and the kids love it. It's like having the baddest ass playground in the whole town in your backyard. Well, people take all that time, build swing sets and slides and all that. They don't want that shit. They want to climb all over my boat. They're all here. They're climbing all over my boat. They love it. So, hey. Anyway, folks, that's it. 1977, 31-foot Silverton with two matching Chrysler 225 Marines in it on a triple axle trailer with one bad bearing, tires fair. Anybody has any interest of it, thing's probably worth $30,000 down in Miami. I don't know, man. But, I don't know, come up here, dump her in the water and drive her down there. I'm sure she'll do it. Anyway, ask yourself, who can I help today? And most importantly, be good at it.